So we're asked to find the molar mass of Al2SO4 3. And I'm going to tell you now, get really good at doing this, because this is going to be the bread and butter of what we do for a lot of things. I guess what I mean by that is, when we were balancing equations in the last chapter, there were a few steps we had to take, and they weren't all hard things. They were just a series of a bunch of easy steps. Now, finding the molar mass of some equation or some formula is going to be one of those easy steps that you're going to have to take. So this might be easy, but get really good at this, because this might be one of those pre-steps that you're going to have to take when we're doing much more complicated things like stoichiometry and whatnot. So all you got to do is just say, well, what kind of elements do I have here? I've got aluminum, and I've got sulfur, and I've got oxygen. And how many aluminums do I have? Well, I have 2. And I have 3 sulfurs and 12 oxygens. See, this 3 over here distributes to both this one and this one. So there's 3 sulfurs and 12, or 3 times 4 oxygen, which gives me 12. Now, for my molar mass, what I want to do is I need to basically look at my periodic table. Aluminum was, let's see, 26.982. They didn't really say how many sig figs, so I'm just going to write down 26.98. For my sulfur, that would be here. So we're dealing with 32.065, so I'm just going to put 32.07. And my oxygen is 15.999, which I'm just going to write down as 16.00. All right. So this guy was 26.98 grams for every 1 mole of that, and I have 2 of them, 2 moles, and I have 3 moles of sulfur, and for every 1 sulfur there was 32.07 grams. And then the oxygen, I have 12 moles of this oxygen, which gives me, for every 1 mole of that oxygen, I told you I would write down 16.00 grams. So when you multiply 2 times 26, you end up getting 53.96 grams. And over here you end up getting 96.21 grams. And from here the oxygen contributes 192.0 grams. And I'm going to add these straight up, and all I get is 342.2 grams of Al2SO4 3. And that is, if I had 1 mole of Al2SO4 3, Al2SO4 3, then that would give me 342.2 grams of that stuff.